Hi everybody, so I'm back again. I've been meaning to actually make a video on these Mac products that I've actually been using and um, kind of looking at. So let me just say what I'm going to be reviewing. So I'm going to be taking a look at this Mac Prolongwear. My camera's awful, I'm so sorry about this, but it's the Prolongwear Mac and it's in NC40. And I purchased this for $27, I think, around there. And I'll be talking about the Mac Studio Fix, also an NC40. And also I'll be talking about the Mac Pro Longwear concealer, which I'll grab in just like a second. Sorry about that. So, the Mac Pro Longwear concealer. This is it, and this is in NC30, and I got this in two shades lighter um, because I wanted a nice bright eye, and mm, and yeah, so let's see. So I guess I'll talk about the Mac Studio Fix first. And I got this and I wore it probably for about a month or so, and this was $27, by the way. I used it for about a month, and then I don't know, I'm a nurse and I work really long days, and I didn't like the fact that it just didn't last very long, and by the end of the day I was just like washed out. So I really liked how it looked on my skin because it really refined my very large pores, and it really worked for that, but it just really didn't last very long. Which leads me to the Mac Pro Longwear, and this was also $27, and I got this in NC40. And the reason why I tried it was because I really wanted to try something that lasted a little bit longer than the Studio Fix, and I really like Mac's brand, so I didn't want to get anything really else. I really like Mac, so then I did the Pro Longwear. I tried that for probably 2.5 weeks. And I have to say, ladies, this thing sticks to your face, like it really does. I had no problems with it lasting. My problem was that it really didn't have the perfecting qualities that Mac Studio Fix did. And so when I put this on my face, it lasted, but it didn't give me that nice glow that I really like. And I also felt that it was a little bit drying too. So when I put this on my face, my pores, like, I feel like it just drew attention to them. And I don't know, I really don't like that. Like, I don't know, I really just didn't like how it was sitting on my face. And like I said earlier, like this thing really lasts, and you literally need to scrub your face for it to come off. So definitely, if that's what you're looking for, go for that. But I just wanted to tell you guys what I did end up doing, because I like both qualities of the Pro Longwear and the Studio Fix. So what I did was I took, kind of poured out 50% on my back of my hand of Studio Fix, and then I put about 2 squirts of the Pro Longwear together, and I mixed that up, and seriously, like, it works like a charm. Like, the only thing I can say is that it is a little bit drying mixing the two together. But I just put some moisturizer on, and that works really well for me. But putting these two on, it worked really well for me because the Studio Fix actually, like I said earlier, it really smooths things out, gives you a nice glow. It's more perfecting. And the Pro Longwear, I really like that because it really helps the Studio Fix to really stick to your skin. And that was the only problem I had with the Studio Fix. And because they're in the same color, it really doesn't matter. I will say the Pro Longwear in the NC40 does look a little bit lighter than the NC40 in the Studio Fix. Um, but combined together, good work. Good work on my part. I'm really proud of myself, but I liked it. Um, but I also wanted to talk about this Prolongwear concealer. My problem with concealers, okay, creasing. Like, I can't tell you how badly creasing irritates me. Like awful. Like, I hate it. Like, seriously hate it. And I just won't use the concealer if it starts to crease. So when I heard that they were coming out with this concealer, I had to get it and try it. Honestly, what I did try first, though, was the Select, and I did get that in this little sample jar. And I don't know if it was, and this is the Select, a sample of the Select, or it was. Um, and I tried that, and it just, I don't know if the tone was wrong or what, because this was in NW35, and normally I'm an NC. But that's neither here nor there. The actual foundation itself, I hated. I'll be honest. Like, I put it under my eyes, and it didn't even look like I applied anything. And then I waited for it to dry so I could see if it would build upon that. It's just gross. Like, I don't know. For me, it just wasn't what I wanted. It just looked like my eye under my eyes just washed me out, and it just was more like pink and dry, and I really just I hated it. Honestly, like I really hated it. And I usually don't say I hate things, you know, but MC NW35 Select did not work well for me. And sorry, I have a phone call, that's why I'm distracted. But this NC40 Prolongwear, I gotta say, like, it's really good. I mean, all concealers, you know, crease, you can't really escape it, but, well, what I think, I don't think you can really escape it. If you have tips, let me know. But this worked really, really well. This is the best concealer I've ever used in my life, like, seriously. I put this on, I let it dry a little bit because I like to build upon my concealer, and like I said, I did, do 2 shades of this. And by the way, I have this on right now. This is after 10 hours of work, a work day, but I mean, it's still holding up. Um, but I did apply it, and once I, like, after you, like, wait a minute or two when it's starting to get dry, you'll see that it'll crease up just a little bit. And what I do is, before it dries completely, I add a little bit of another layer, and then I let that dry, and then I put it in that crease where it's about to dry, and then it smooths out really good. I'll show you. See, there's still no creases after a 10-hour workday, and like I said, I can't stand that. Um, so yeah, that's that. And oh, also another thing I wanted to talk about this. When you squirt this out, like seriously, you're gonna get so much, like way too much, more than anybody needs, like for one time. So what I did was, I used actually the sample case that I got for the Select, and I just washed that out, threw it out, cleaned it really good. And then I sprayed 2 squirts of this, or however many squirts you want to put in this little sample case. You can, I mean, you can open it and close it. It's pretty self-explanatory, and it says MAC on it. It's just the sample case that they give you for free. But I sprayed this in there so I can preserve it, because it, like, literally, if I can show you what it looks like, and a lot of people have been complaining about this, and like, I don't know. Oh, sorry. Um, like, did you see all that? Like, you really, if, let me just do it again. Eh. Like, you literally don't need all that. Like, I'm not lying. But that's just a little tip that I found that works for me. See, I'm not wasting any of that. Like, next time I go to put my concealer on, I'm just gonna dab a little bit. Just dab and put it on. So, sorry this review is so long. I was reviewing 3 things, but, I just wanted to fill you guys in, and thanks for watching.